So hello everyone, today we're going to deep dive into the Pandora Q3 report. Just like what I started since the last video, I try to get some insights from the financial report. I want to know the secrets of Pandora, that they have a strong trend of growing at this time of the year. And by the way, the data I use can be downloaded from the official website through the link. I hope you can download it and open it so that you can look at the data while I was interpreting. So for those of you who have just opened some financial reports like this for the first time, it will indeed look very scary, but I can prove to you that the principle underneath it is actually very simple. So these thousands numbers existing in the Excel has only one function. It's basically to draw a picture of how does the revenue evolve over time. It will focus on two areas. First of all, how is the total revenue calculated? And the second is, why should you care? So for the length of the video, we are just going to go through this special part in the first sheet about the revenue. So let me draw your attention to this special line, right? Organic growth right now versus 2019. Well, the first question you might ask is that why do they compare the current revenue to that of 2019? Well, that's a quite interesting question, and that's why I plotted historical revenue data since the earliest record available. So a brief description is that since 2016, Pandora has seen some growth, and the growth has stopped at year 2018. And then at year 2018, the revenue is almost the same as 2019. And then starting from 2020, there seems to be an increasing trend over the years, and the trend is still going up to now. So I think from an outside perspective, there might be two reasons why 2019 is used as a benchmark to be compared to. So first of all, 2019 marked the beginning of the coronavirus, and it significantly changed people's shopping decisions and also the scenario when people decide to buy something. And second reason probably is that if you just look at 2018 and 2019's data, you will agree that the revenue is very stable during these 2 years. So that's probably the reason why 2019 is marked as a benchmark. So what kind of inspirations can you get from this metric? So we know that so 2019 is a year that was deliberately chosen to be compared to. It could be 2080, it could be other numbers. But you should choose a number that really makes sense in your scenario. If your business doesn't suffer at all from coronavirus or suffers through the war, then it doesn't make sense to use the 2019 in your own company. So a good time for any kind of e-commerce business is at the time when your business model is mature and stable. And the second question you might ask, and also this is also the question I ask myself, is that there are so many ways to segment revenue, right? Pandora has provided the following way to segment the revenue. They can be segmented by channel. They can also be segmented by regions. It can also be segmented by products. The question is, why does Pandora put the segmentation by channel at the beginning of the first sheet? Because by the rule of frequency, the most used numbers are the most important ones, right? To look at the reason behind it, I have plotted the revenue per channel since the earliest data available. It's probably by looking at the plot, you will figure out the reason. The channel we are referring to in Pandora's case is majorly three channels. First channel is Pandora-owned stores. Second is wholesale. For example, so wholesale refers to these retailers. Most likely they are big distributors, like big shopping malls that they carry a lot of brands. So it's not only Pandora, it could be also like other famous brands, you name it. And the third is third-party distributions. It's like it takes up a really small percentage. Well, by looking at this bar chart, you might not know what I want you to see. So if you visualize the revenue by in this way, probably didn't get too much insight. But if you visualize it through the absolute percentage, that you calculate the ratio of that channel sales over the total sales, then you probably see immediately what I want you to see. So starting from year 2016, there is this unstopping trend that the percentage of Pandora own retail is consistently increasing. Well, as a data scientist, I can just tell you that, but as a business owner yourself, probably you should think of what does it mean to you. Well, so the business influence and the business impact, if you see such a trend, it basically means that more focus and more resources are given to the Pandora's own stores. So first of all, in general, if you sell more stuff through your own network, it means that you have higher margins in general, because you are selling more directly to your end customers. This is often beneficial because it allows Pandora to have more control over pricing, over promotions, marketing, and the overall customer experience. Selling directly to customers tends to yield higher profit margins. This is as a rule of thumb. And the second implication is that you just have more brand awareness. So for your marketing colleague, this is definitely good news. Imagine this. Your customer goes to a big shopping mall and select among all of the brand possible Pandora, comparing to a customer directly come to your own store and buy your product. So the difference is that if more revenue is coming from the Pandora's own retailing store, so it means that the strength of the Pandora brand is consistently growing. So it implies the customer's brand loyalty and the positive perception of the company, and also an overall good experience. And the third point is likely there is a retail expansion. The most direct KPI of that is the number of stores opened. This figure is very important. As you can imagine, there are a certain amount of traffic that a single store can handle. If a single store cannot handle that traffic, meaning that the customer need to wait a long time to be served, it's a business good idea to find another location to handle the incoming customers and also take over part of the traffic from the other stores. So business-wise, it might be a good timing to talk about investments into physical locations at this moment. And the last implication is that we know that by having your own store, you have control over the sales process and also your personals. This probably also indicates that your human resource department has done a good training to your staff. So the HR department can think of having more effective training to keep the trend going. So in today's short video, we talk briefly about the Pandora's Q3 financial report. There are a lot of numbers and I have found so many insights that I want to share with you. So please like and subscribe so you can hear more about the data-driven business decision in the world of e-commerce. We see each other next time. Bye-bye.